Good morning, or afternoon now, I should say. Busy morning. Hiya. In Marlborough, then Devizes, one-to-ones, ballet, could go on. So, I've lost my confidence and self-belief. That's what we're talking about this morning. Morning, Joss, or afternoon. We'll go morning. We'll settle for morning. So, I want to talk about this. If you read my blog this morning as well, the bag's falling down. If you read my blog this morning, good morning, Michelle, or afternoon. We'll go afternoon. I spoke about something that comes up. You know, I speak to lots of people who are interested in doing what we do every single day, and one of the most common things is that people say that they've lost their self-confidence and self-belief, and it's quite actually sad when I speak to people and they say this. It's very common. And I think it's important to know that it's not just you if you do feel like that. Whether it's people say that, you know, I used to go to a gym, I used to feel comfortable doing X, Y, and Z, I just don't have the motivation anymore. And it's really, when we go into it, it almost feels a bit like, what can I do about it? Like, almost feels like, am I just going to settle for where I am right now, what I'm doing right now? Is there anything to do? I'm not sure I'll even do it, Matt. That kind of space where we're in. And it's why I'm so big on everyone who's on the programme to share their wins. Because to know that, and like Tracy said in her video, if I can do it, you can do it. And I'll be sharing a few more this week, including Michelle and Joss. Because people sometimes think that, it's very easy to think that, you know, I'll never find anything that I can do. I won't be able to do it. And it's kind of our job to just instill a little bit of that belief back, because it's there. It's just what we've decided to focus on. You know, and I go through this a lot in terms of, you can focus on all the things that haven't gone well, or you can focus on the things that you have done well. You know, people say, oh, you know, I'm just really rubbish with the snacking. But yet they've done 3 exercise sessions more than the week before. Yet when you go into it, they snacked less than the week before. Call themselves a chocoholic, but yet this week they've only eaten chocolate once. We sometimes just go into this default place. But my message today is just quite simple. It's some of the ladies this morning in Devizes, and they said, you know, a lot of people talk about community and stuff like that, but I've never seen the way it is here in what we do. And as we sat there having a coffee, in terms of how everyone motivates each other, how everyone supports each other, how you can just put a post out and someone will reply, even if you want to do it anonymously. The Q&As and the questions, the sessions, the workouts, the ladies. And yeah, just a quick one to finish off today is not to let anyone else's lack of imagination or lack of belief in you impact your own self-confidence and belief. Think of the things that wouldn't have been done in the world. Think of the things that wouldn't have even been done by you if you wouldn't have actually just gone and done it anyway. And sometimes it's just good to just do something and not even share it, because remember, when you get advice from other people about something like that, it's often because it's based on what they're not doing or based on what they failed on before. You know, so at the end of the day, if you tell someone that you're exercising more and you're going to eat better, you're going to do all these things, but then the person you're telling isn't doing those things, they're probably going to tell you that it's probably not a good idea. Oh, I could never do that. They'll plant seeds in your head. It'll start to make you think, oh, can I do it? Then your brain will look for reasons why you can't. They don't mean to be negative. No one does. But if it's a reflection on you, it's hard to admit when you're not doing something that maybe you think you should do. So anyway, I hope that helps. Any questions, let me know as always. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.